Bueno, nos encontramos con los protagonistas de Animales Fantásticos y Dónde Encontrarlos. Por supuesto, el ganador del Oscar, Eddie Redmayne y Katherine Waterson. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Very good.
Bueno, gracias.
Muy bien, muy bien. I like your Spanish. Do you know any Spanish?
Literally none. Cerveza. That was
What was that?
Cerveza.
Cerveza. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Beer. Beer. That's a good.
very important
That's
word.
a good word
But
to
he
know.
says it with the Spanish, with the...
But it's
With-
really
with-
embarrassing
Cerveza.
that I don't speak Spanish because
okay.
my cousin and my aunt my cousins live in Spain, so
Oh, nice.
I should
yes.
sort that out.
Shame.
So this is a great departure from what we know from the Harry Potter movies. For you, what's the difference between the Fantastic Animals and the Potter movies? What's going to set the difference?
Well, I think it's got a lot of the familiar things that I loved about the Potter world, of all the sort of magical logic and the whimsy and the heart that J.K. Rowling wrote there, but transported to the roaring 20s, to New York City, so across the pond, and to a whole different kind of language. So it has, whilst having those things you're familiar with, it has also a kind of freshness and a new take on the world. That's
Yeah,
kind of
and a
intriguing.
plot that the fans know nothing about
Yeah.
for the first time. All those other films were based on the books, so they knew that what the story was.
You don't have to worry about the fans, the book fans, when the movie comes out.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
nothing
We don't have to
compared to
worry
what
about them.
they were expecting.
Something is stalking our city, wreaking destruction, and then disappearing without a trace. Witches live among us.
This is not the first time you entered this magical world. You auditioned for a Potter movie and didn't get the part.
I mean, didn't even get beyond the audition, thanks.
No?
Seriously, I'm just...
The important thing is not to give up, stay with it.
When I was at university, I auditioned to play Tom Riddle, and I was so bad that I wasn't even allowed to finish the scene in the audition. They were just like,
Oh my
there's
gosh.
the door.
Okay,
And
thanks.
so, so it was an inauspicious stuff.
Yeah. Did you tell that
With a
to
happy
JK?
ending.
I haven't actually told that, no, I
No?
was only reminded of it because I've clearly removed it from my memory.
But
I was
don't
only
we
reminded-
kind of want to find that audition tape?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, sorry.
What is this story about? If a friend asks you, what is Fantastic Beasts about?
Well, see, here's the thing. We're just saying, like, there's this part that what's so wonderful about it is that people don't know much about it. I mean, obviously, there's the trailers and everything, but I always feel the temptation to keep. Well, actually, also, we were told to not speak about it for so long,
Yeah.
and now we're asked to speak about it, and
We're
I
sort
get
of
so
tongue-tied.
scared.
Don't worry.
I would say
Gives
it
too
is
much
about this
away.
English wizard who arrives in New York with a case full of creatures in the 1920s, and creatures escape, but that is like your entrance into a much greater story of a kind of epic scale that J.K. Rowling wants to tell about good versus evil in the wizarding world. So, and this band, this quartet of people find themselves in the middle of this and form great friendship and affection for each other.
We got a plan, right, guys? They need our help.
Was that everything that came out of the case?
How do you compare this story to real life? Can it be compared in somehow, some way?
Yeah, I think that there's this sort of idea that at 18 you become the person you're going to be for the rest of your life. And what I love about this story is that these people, though they are older, they're still figuring out how to be themselves, and some areas are really thriving, like Newt is really wonderful in the field. He's very passionate about his creatures, and that part of his life works. But then
His
there's other
interaction with
areas
humans,
not so good. So there's
Yeah,
so much room
Newt
for
is a weird guy.
development.
Yeah.
And I think that's very true to life. I mean, I remember getting out of college and thinking like, okay, adult self, arrive and be sorted out now. And you realize actually it's a lifelong process of kind of discovering yourself and becoming yourself. And I think that that's all over this film in a way that I think a lot of people will relate to.
Yeah, it's going to be great because you're already working on the new one. Well, the script is almost done, so it's going to be a great franchise. And I have to see you there. These are things I brought you from Panama.
Thank
This is
you
for you,
so
Katherine.
much.
Muchas gracias.
And now you're welcome. And I want you to come to Panama, so that's why I brought you.
Oh,
Well,
you
muchas-
also.
This
muchas
is the way
gracias.
to my
Thank you
heart.
so
Yeah,
much.
this is-
Time is running out. Mistress Commander.